Hello and welcome to part 4 of Cropping Alone by Stylecraft, designed by Crowfoot. Let's start. This block has many colors as the last. We start with our sun, yellow color, and the pattern says chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to join with a slip stitch to form a ring. In the very first chain, joined and make a slip stitch. Then we chain 1. That stitch doesn't count. And then we make 12 single crochet in this ring. So you can see if you pull a bit through, it's a ring. So make 12 single crochet in this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6, and 7. I need a bit more yarn. And maybe you need to pull them a bit back to make some space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Need a bit more space. And the last one. And then we close with a slip stitch in the very first made a single crochet, so not in this chain 1, but in the very first single crochet. That was the foundation round. See you for next round. Round 1. We need to use plum and join our yarn in any of this single crochet with a chain 1 plus chain 2. That does count as the first double crochet. We need to make popcorn stitch in this, so we need to make 4 double crochet more in the same single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 double crochet total for the popcorn stitch, and this counts as the first, so 4 more. If I said 5, I say wrong. 5 in total is the popcorn stitch. You put your hook in the first top of the chain 3, put it through from to back side and take your hook into this and pull it through. That is a popcorn stitch. Then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and skip next stitch. Be careful not to skip too much. It can be high of this. So this is our skipping stitch, and this is the next. We joined, make popcorn stitch, which is 5 double crochet in the same stitch. It's 1 and 2 and 3, oops, and 4 and 5. And then you remove your hook. You can hold this with your fingers if you need, and put in the first double crochet we make and into the loop and pull it through. Chain 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 stitch with is this stitch, and this is the next one we need to join, and make popcorn stitch in this 5 double crochet, 2. I do it a bit faster because I think you can do it now. So you can see how I close this around. Pull it through and put together. 1, 2, 3, and skip 1 and make it popcorn stitch in the next. Sorry, I have been a bit cold late, so skip 1 and make. I need some more yarn here. 2, 3, 4, oops, and 5. Put them together, and 1, 2, 3. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put them together, 1, 2, 3. Join the top of your first popcorn stitch. You can see my top is here, so I joined here with slip stitch. Cut your yarn, see you for next round and a new color. Round 2. With your purple yarn, joined any chain 3 space. You have 6 popcorn stitch on this, and it doesn't matter where you begin. So joined any chain 3 space with a chain 1. That stitch doesn't count. You need to make 5 single crochet in this same space. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. Then you need to go to the next space and make 5 single crochet in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you skip this popcorn stitch, jump to the next space and make 5 single crochet. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Continue the whole round, and remember this first chain 1 doesn't count, so slip stitch to join your round in this very first single crochet. See you for next round. Round 3 with the same color yarn. We need to chain 1 and this stitch doesn't count. Then you need to make a half double crochet in the next stitch. And now you need to make 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 2 double crochet in each. So that was 1 stitch and 2 double crochet in the next, and 2 double crochet. That was the last. So half double crochet in the first stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and again half double crochet in the last stitch on this. And then you need to single crochet in the next stitch, and now we need to repeat what we almost had done here. So half double crochet in the first stitch, 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, one stitch and 2 double crochet in the second stitch, and a half in the last, and a single. That we need to repeat the whole round, and remember that chain 1 doesn't count. So when you come to the end, you make a single crochet here and join with a slip stitch here. See you for the next round. Round 4 with a new color yarn. We need to join any of this chain single crochet made between the panels, and not joined as uses at the top, but in this single crochet space. And be careful not to make those loosely. Then we need to make 2 single crochet, skip the half double crochet and make 2 single in the first double crochet from previous round. We need to make 1 single in the next stitch and 2 single in the next stitch, and 1 stitch again in the next stitch, and 2 single in the last double crochet, half double crochet on previous round. And then you can see you have 2 in the first, 1, 2, 1 and 2. for the pendulum. Now we need again to join this single crochet base stitch here to make a single crochet, and that's is a pendulum. Now we need to repeat, skip the 1/2 double crochet and make 2 single crochet in next stitch, and 1 single in the next, 2 single in the next, 1 single in the next, and 2 single in the last one. So 2 1 2 1 2, and again join the base of previous round a single crochet here and make a single crochet. Now you need to repeat all around and join this with a slip stitch. I think if you go inside this way and pull through, you can join this way, and then I will see you for the next round. Round 5. Use new color yarn, and now we need to work on the back side in this two loops from this chain single crochet. Join your yarn and make this chain 1. Then you need to make a single crochet in the same stitch, and then we need to chain 6 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Then you need to join the next of this in those 2 loops and make a single crochet. Chain 6 2 3 4 5 and 6, and put together these 2 and make a single crochet. Repeat this all around and join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. See you for the next round. Round 6 with the same color yarn. Your pattern must look like this: 6 chain, 6 spaces on the back side. Now we go for round 6. We need to chain 3, count as the first double crochet. Then we need to make 6 more in the same single crochet here. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Totally we need 7 double crochet. So the first 3 chain is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then we need to chain 1, make a single crochet in the space between chain 1 and make 7 double crochet in the next single crochet. So 1 2 3 4 5, 6, and 7. You can see we get some pendle between previous one. Then we need to chain 1 single crochet in the chain space, and chain 1 and 7 double crochet in this single crochet. You will need to repeat this the whole round, and at the end you have your 7 double crochet in this, chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, and joined with a slip stitch in the top of the chain 3, not in this first double crochet but in the top of the chain 3. See you for the next round. Round 7 with a new color yarn. We need to join the very first double crochet on of any of these petals. So we join the first with a single chain. Then that doesn't count as a stitch. Single crochet into the same stitch. So 1 single into the same stitch. Then we need to chain 1, oh sorry, not now, single crochet in the next stitch. Then we need to chain 1 and single into the next stitch 4 times, as a chain 1, single in the next stitch once, chain 1, single in the next stitch 2, chain 1, single in the next stitch, chain 1, single in the next stitch. I think we have 4 times now. Single, chain 1, single, chain 1, single 4 times. Then we need to single in the next stitch and chain 3 and single in the first double crochet again. Yeah, oops, I need to put my yarn in back. Then we need to make single in the next stitch and chain 1, single in the next stitch, chain 1, single in the next stitch, chain 1, single in the next stitch, chain 1. I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and single in this stitch, last stitch, and chain 3 and single in the top of this. Remember, I am the last rounds beginning this count as the first double crochet, and this 2 chain is my second, my really first double crochet made. So be careful you don't skip any of those stitches. Then we chain 1, single in the next for once, chain 1, single in the next for 2, chain 1, single in the next for 3, chain 1 and single for 4, the 4 times, single in the last one and chain 3. Repeat the whole round and joined with a slip stitch, not in the chain 1 but in the very first single crochet you made, this one. See you for the next round. Round 8, a new color yarn, and we need to join any of this chain 3 space of previous round with chain 1. That doesn't count. Then we need to make a single crochet in the same space. Then we make, I need to read the patterns because I haven't crocheted it yet. I think some of you wait for me. So chain 2, skip the 2 DC, 2 single crochet, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, which is here. So we make a single crochet in this, and then we need to make chain 1 and single in the next chain space, chain 1 space, and chain 1, and in the last chain 1 space make a single crochet. Now we need to chain 2 and a single crochet. Oops, I forgot one. Chain 1 and single in this. So I need to take my yarn in back. Now we need to chain 2 and make single crochet in a chain 3 space, chain 2, and repeat what we have done here. Skip the 2 single crochet and make a single crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and chain 1, a single crochet in the last chain 1 space, chain 2, and single crochet in the chain 3 space. Repeat this for the whole round and join with a slip stitch, not in the first chain 1, but in the very first single crochet here. See you for the next round. Round 9 with a new color yarn. Now we need to join our yarn through the back of center single of single crochet made of round 7. You can see here 1, 2, 3. The center is this one, and we need to join this in this 2 and make a chain 1, count as the first single crochet, and then we need to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we need to work in this single crochet. We need to make 3 double crochet together in this front of your work. So 1, 2, and 3, and put them together, and we chain 5, 4, and 5, and then again this the center stitch of this single, sorry, which is this one. We need to join this from the back side. You can see these two chain we need to join and make a single crochet in this, and then you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oh my god, my yarn is there. Here we go. Then you need again to make 3 double crochet together in this single crochet from round 6. So 1 and 2, only make them half done and put them together. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and again in this round 7 we need to find the middle of this on the back side, and then we need to put our hook together, those two, and make a single crochet. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and make 3 double crochet together in this single crochet from front. 1 and 2 and 3, and together, and that's, you need to repeat the whole round from this round. It's a bit I can't remember what it's called, but when it's will be better when you continue. Then when you are around here, you joined your first single crochet with a slip stitch. See you for the next round. Round 10, you need a new color yarn, and now we work in this round again. We need to join any chain 2 space to the left from the popcorn, the chain 3 together. So join with a single chain and make 2 single crochet in this space, same space. I need some yarn, sorry. And now we need to chain 1 and 2 single in the next chain 1 space, and chain 1 and 2 single in the next chain 1 space, and chain 1 and 2 single in the next chain 1 space, I think it was 4 times we need to do this. So chain 1 and make 2 single in this, chain 2 space, and then we need to chain 2 and skip those 3 together, and the next chain 2 space we need to make 2 single crochet chain 1, 2 single crochet, in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, 2 single crochet, in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, 2 single, oops, chain 1 and 2 single in the 2 chain space here. Now you need to chain 2, skip the 3 double crochet together and join the next chain 2 space here and make 2 single crochet in this, and then you need to repeat totally 5 spaces with 2 single crochet and 1 chain between each, and between the spindles we need 2 chain. Continue this the whole round, and at the last 2 single crochet in this chain 2 space, chain 2, and joined with a slip stitch, not in the first single chain we made here, but in the very first single crochet we made. In these 2 loops you need to join with a slip stitch. See you for the next round. Round 11 with new color yarn, and we need to join the first 1 chain space here, first one, and join with 1 chain 1 plus 2 for the first double crochet in the group of 3 double crochet together, and this one, so this is the first, and then we need to chain 3 and make 3 double crochet together in the next chain 1 space, and that was 3, put them together and chain 3 and another one in this chain 1 space, 3 double crochet together and chain 3, and the last one, 3 double crochet together and then you need to chain, let me see, you need to chain 3, 2, 3, skip 2 single, 2 chain, 2 single, and make another 3 double crochet together in the chain 1 space, chain 3, 2, 3, and make a 3 double crochet together in the next chain 1 space and chain 3, and skip the 2 single and join the next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochet together. 4 times of every of this between those chain spaces. So chain 3 and make the last 3 double crochet together. On this panel and make 3 chain 3 and skip those 2 those chain 2 and those 2 single crochet, and in the next chain 1 space you make 3 double crochet together and repeat this the whole round. And when you come to the end you chain 2 for skip and join. I will show you. This was the first we made, so don't join this chain top, but the very first stitch here, those 2 chain you need to join for a slip stitch and close your round. So not in the top of the chain 3, but in the top of those 2 together, because it should count as 3 double crochet together. See you for the next round. Round 12 with new color here, and then the pattern says we need to join the center chain space of any pencils. You can see there are 3 chain space. We need to join with chain 1 in the space, and then we need to make 5 single crochet in the same space. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we need to make 4 single crochet in the next chain space. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we need to single crochet in this 2 single crochet, and then we need to make 3 double crochet together into chain 2 space made of round 10, this chain 2 space. So put to this, you can choose to go this way or over this. It's up to you. I go too far. I work from the front only and make 3 double crochet together in this chain 2 space. Then we need make 2 single crochet more in the same space as the last 2 crochet, 2 single crochet here. So 2 single crochet in the same space here. Then we need to make 4 single crochet in the next chain space, 3 and 4, and in the center space we need 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, I need some yarn here. 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 4 single crochet in the last chain space on the pillow, and again 2 single crochet in this chain 3 space, and 3 double crochet together in this chain 2 space, two and 3, and together, and 2 single crochet in the same chain 3 space here, and 4 single crochet in the next chain space, 3 and 4, and again in the center 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You need to continue the whole round, and when it comes to this 4 single crochet in this, and you join with your slip stitch not in the first chain but in these 2 loops, the first real single crochet made it. See you for the next and last round. Round 13 and the last round. We need to chain 3, count as the first double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, and now you must be to the middle stitch of this 5 stitches, so you need to make 3 double crochet in this. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we need to make double crochet into each next 70 stitches, which will bring us to the middle stitch before the middle stitch of the next pattern here. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9. As a stitch marker, you can always remember the 9th stitch is the 3 double crochet together. So, and be careful at this point because you can easily forget this stitch between here, this one. So 9 is a point maker for you, and 10 and 11, 12, 30, 40, 15, 16, and 17. And now we oops, we have this middle stitch again, where we need to make, oh, oops, sorry, I have missed one here. Here we go. Then this middle stitch, you can see 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and this middle stitch we have 5 in the middle previous one. You need to make a corner tip, or what you prefer to call it, but 3 double crochet in this stitch, and you have make a tip here, like you have to here. Now you need to repeat this round 7 double crochet in each 7 stitch here, 1 double crochet, 3 in the middle of the tip here, and here, and here, and again. And now at the end you need to join the top of the chain 3 here, not these 2 loops, but the top of the chain 3 you need to join with a slip stitch, and you have done the part 4. See you for the next part. Thank you for watching my video, and hope to see you in the next